Lindiwe, thanks for the time. So how many people are we talking about that have been affected?
In relation to the beneficiary that has the current Sassa support card for the July payment cycle, we have 700,000 people, and to date we have paid more than 65% of those. As you know, that the payment staggers over between the 1st until the 20th usually. But in terms of the people that came through who were affected, we've actually dealt with that. The system has stabilized, and we are actually able to also utilize all our multi-channels, including the merchants. I'm talking about your Pick and Pay, your Spar, your Checkers, your Boxer, as well as the ATMs. So we sincerely apologize profusely to our beneficiaries for the inconvenience that has been caused by the system glitches, and we appreciate that one day of inconvenience is one day too many. So the glitches that we experienced on Sunday, the team worked flat out to ensure that come Monday afternoon, everything is smooth sailing, and we were able to adhere to that.
So are you saying that you're up to date now and no other person who should have been paid by now has not been paid?
Obviously, in terms of the, as I said, in terms of the post office within our infrastructure, we had actually told our staff members that no beneficiaries, obviously we have to service whomever that is standing in the queue. Yeah. So, as you know, our operating working hours are between 8 until 5 o'clock, but we're able to work until 9 o'clock because for us, it's about ensuring that everybody in the queue is adequately served. So in terms of people who were queuing, expecting to get their money, we were able to service those beneficiaries. And you also need to appreciate that our card is actually interoperable. So you can actually, you don't have to come to the post office with a new card to get your money. You can use your merchants and you can withdraw from the ATM. So in terms of that number, as I've said, based on those that have been paid by us, looking at the cycle, by yesterday afternoon, we had already paid more than 65% of that number, appreciating that not everyone withdraws around the same day.
Okay, indeed. So whoever needed their money was able to get their money. So whose fault was this?
I wouldn't say it's a fault per se. What had transpired, if you look at the historical context, so the system that we have, we had a storage area network problem where on the 1st of July, that was a Sunday, where everyone wanted to access their money at a go. And then the system started clogging. So we had to actually ensure that we create a multi-storage facility to be able to handle volume. And I think what had also exacerbated the problem, when people went to the ATM, they had an error message. So they could see their money, that it was there, but they couldn't actually access their money because of some error messages. And then when they went to the merchants, there were also their cards, new cards were rejected. It then became apparent that, as you know, that our BIN identification number, which is referred to as a BIN, was actually registered in March through PASA. So some of the merchants had not uploaded our BIN, hence the rejection of our new card. So that was also rectified. So people are now able to access their money across all the channels.
Okay, so it was a systems issue. So did you get a proper handover from the previous operator?
It's been a challenging one, and I think it's now common cause if you read all our the reports that we submit to the panel of experts, including the report that are coming out of the Concord. You can appreciate the challenges that we've had. In a normal project of this magnitude, you appreciate that there's always a smooth handover and close-out report, which in this instance did not take place. And when you are dealing with a ginormous project of this nature, you must allow adequate time for stress testing and the likes. And we must also appreciate that for CPS to do this, it took them 18 months to set up their system. With us, it has only been 3 months, but we are trying our level best. And at least we had adequate mitigation in terms of our risk matrix. So when that glitch kicked in, we were able to exercise our plan B, but it's not an excuse for the inconvenience that was experienced by our people. But we are comfortable to say that when that glitch happened, we were able to resolve the problem within 24 hours.